Hello everyone and welcome to another Final Cut Pro video. In this video, obviously it's Final Cut Pro X, just want to clear that up. I just want to show you a possible message you may receive on your computer. This could be an indication of your library becoming corrupted. The last time you opened Final Cut Pro, it unexpectedly quit while reopening Windows. Do you want to try to reopen its windows again? Basically it's an error message. It'll keep coming up repeatedly and you will not be able to open Final Cut Pro. And sometimes, reluctantly, you may have to start afresh and start again. That means deleting your library from scratch and then restarting. If it's absolutely a necessity for you guys to keep your work, I would always recommend doing a time machine backup on your computer. Now, if you don't know how to do this, you basically look for the time machine icon, which I have here. Or if you go into System Preferences, I'll just bring that up. You have the time machine in there as well. And that'll allow you to basically do a backup on a separate hard drive. Please guys, do this. Do not believe the hype of both PC and Apple users when they claim their system doesn't crash or Macs don't crash. They do. I've had in the last year 2 major crashes and I've had to use the time machine to recover the data that I needed. So please remember to do that, guys, because it's very important you back up your computer, especially if you've got a lot of programs. And I'll just show you here. I've got Photoshop CS6, After Effects, Adobe Illustrator, InDesign, Dreamweaver, Adobe Premiere Pro, as well as Final Cut Pro as well. And these programs are expensive to buy. Or to rent in terms of Adobe Creative Cloud CC. So always back up your software, because without your software you can't do your work. So it's very important you back that up. Anyway, back to my topic. So you're unable to recover Final Cut Pro and you can't find the details on how to re-download it or something like that. The only other option available to you if you want to get your software back up and running is to delete the corrupted library. So basically I'll show you how you do that. Basically you click on your Macintosh hard drive, look into your user details, as I've got it labelled here as all these X's. Then you want to find under Movies, Final Cut Pro Backups, and then generally underneath the third folder will be your library. Now obviously it might be called something. In my case it's just called Untitled. All you do is you drag that to your wastebasket bin and then you empty your wastebasket, and it will remove all your projects that you've done, but it will in effect start Final Cut Pro X from scratch, and hopefully remove the issue of it not opening. And that's my solution. If worst case scenario you have to dump all the data off Final Cut Pro in order to get it up and running again so you can start working on projects, this is the method on how to basically get the software up and running. It's a drastic measure, I appreciate. That's why I would always recommend that you export all movies and projects that you've done as a movie, as a AVI, as a QuickTime movie, whatever it is, export it out into a folder onto your desktop or your hard drive so you've got it. So worst case scenario is you can delete the entire library, bring in that exported video back into Final Cut Pro and work on it again. And that's my suggestions if you run into this problem. This is a drastic measure, I do appreciate. Some people may prefer to do a time machine backup and restore from the time machine. It's easy enough to do, but it is time consuming doing basically reloading everything from an external hard drive back onto your Mac. It can be a long, laborious process which could take you half a day to sort out. So it's up to you which method you want to follow. If the worst comes to the worst and this is the last dip measure, similar to what you would do with a PC if you were reinstalling the operating system, put the OS disk in, or use Microsoft's equivalent of their backup software that may be on an external hard drive, or maybe a few DVDs. So I hope that was helpful, and thank you.